we are beyond optimism. Because if we were stuck in optimism, we would look around and lose hope because of the circumstances of the world that we are living in. We look at our own country and the divisiveness. We look at Russia, Ukraine. We look at China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, any place else that China, Africa, anywhere China can get its hands into things. We look at Gaza Strip and Israel and Palestine. If you're optimistic, and by definition, optimistic is seeing the best out of what's in front of you. But if what's in front of you doesn't have good elements in it, you can become discouraged and dismayed. We have a hope that is based on what God said He would do for us. We have hope because He's already started, if you will, cashing in on His proclamations of love, that He actually sent His Son. The Old Testament has all of these references that the doves and the different animals that, that were sacrificed as a temporary solution or temporary provo for God of our sincere desire to be forgiven for our sins. That keep hoping, because there was a point where these are always inadequate, but that there was going to be a sacrifice, and He was going to be God's own beloved Son. And so, as the fellow mentioned, we need to kind of give up on general optimism and land on hope. And our hope isn't that things will in themselves change, but our hope is in the very Son of God and in what He has done on our behalf. And then we have this hope, this expectation of being able to be in His presence someday. And we have this hope, this expectation that we won't die and surely die. Anybody understand what I'm saying? That this weekend has been a lot of harsh, hard things relative to death. That people who were here on a given day, laughing and enjoying life, aren't here anymore. And so it's called our blessed hope is that absent from the body and present with the Lord. But we're not optimistic about it, right? Just looking at circumstances. Because if you look at circumstances, there's nothing about our existence that would give us hope in our existence that we could be with God when we're no longer here with one another. Because you know how you think. You know how you talk. You know how you behave. You know that God has issues with you and with me, but He looks at us in the context of His Son. Right? And so that creates something better than optimism. Again, optimism is, I'm going to see this in the best way I can. No, I'm going to go beyond optimism. Optimism is horizontal. You feel me? Hope is vertical, right? My help comes from the Lord. My solutions come from the Lord. My life and eternity come from the Lord. I'm looking to him.